In this video, I'm going to teach you a move that all the top pros do, and that is burying your left arm into your chest as you start the downswing. Because what that does, that shallows the golf club effortlessly without you trying, and it also acts like a catapulting effect for the club going through the golf ball to really pick up a tremendous amount of speed without really even trying to swing any harder at all. Now let's take a little deeper dive into that before we start talking about a couple really good drills to get this into your game. So, when we're at the top of our swing and we're moving in transition, if we're moving in transition by separating that lower body mid-torso, but also getting that feeling of that left arm squeezing back into the chest. So we're squeezing that arm into the chest via the body separating and the left arm almost feeling like it's going back in this direction. What that's going to do, that's going to expose the center of mass of the golf club right here to gravity's effect easier. So what that's going to do, that's going to shallow the golf club. So you can see how that move kind of utilizes gravity on the golf club and will shallow out the club. So the best player of all time, Jack Nicklaus, would always say how he really felt like gravity was having a massive effect on his golf club in the downswing. This is the way to do it with that left arm bearing into the chest. But it also does another thing. It creates a tremendous stretch up your lats on your lead side. So this is the catapulting effect of this move. So that big stretch going in the downswing now, that left arm has gone back. You're turning, stretching everything here as you're turning down. That's then going to release through the golf ball, that stretches. You're going to stretch and then it's going to contract, release going through that ball, creating this tremendous speed, effortless speed, going through impact. Someone like Rory Mcilroy really does this move quite a lot. You'll see his left arm just bury into that chest and as he's turning down, you see all this stretch. You'll almost see it in his shirt, how you can see all this torque happening in the shirt, and then it's boom, flying through the golf ball without him trying to really put that much effort into it. So let's talk about some drills to get this into your swing. So the first drill is one without the golf ball that I've been demonstrating this whole video, and that is grabbing your left arm, really pinning it back across your shoulders here, and then turning in the downswing whilst putting more pressure, pushing it backwards. So that's really going to create a big stretching sensation right here in your lats. So that is the feeling you really want to utilize and capitalize on and absorb it, approach it into the golf shot. So I'm really trying to turn lower body mid-torso, but push this left arm back into the chest, bury it in there, creating all this big tension. You're going to see how that's going to whip everything through the golf ball. So that's one, that's a drill without the golf ball. You've always got to have a drill without the golf ball to get something into your golf swing, because there's no other way you can actually perform the movement exactly how you want to with the golf ball, short term anyway. So what I feel like is a really good way, because you can feel almost a squeeze in your chest, which you want to feel like something's been squashed underneath your left arm and in between your left pec here. So this is why I've got a glove. Now what you can do with this glove, you can either have it just flat like that, or you can kind of fold it in to give it a little bit extra of a feel of like a sensation here. Now what I want you to do is really feel like at the top, your left arm is going backwards. It's going in this direction. But at the same time, really be unwinding that same feel we just had from the other drill. That lower body mid-torso is unwinding. When you do both of those, you're going to feel like you're crushing that glove that's underneath your left arm. You're really going to feel that crushing sensation. So I really want you to absolutely, as soon as you start that downswing, left arm goes back, lower body moves in this direction. So you can see one part of the body's going this way, the other's going the opposite. And really crush that glove under the left arm. Really feel that crushing sensation as soon as you start the downswing. And you can see how whippy through the golf ball that looked. So it's going to really create some power without you trying. I wasn't trying to kill that, but it looked like I was killing it, didn't it? So left arm's going back, squeezing this into my chest, but that movement of my body separating with lower body mid-torso, back and rotating around, is squeezing it with my body movement also. So I'm creating double the pressure into there, creating that big stretch of the lats. Your club's going to shallow, you're going to turn through nicely. So guys, if you practice those two areas there, you're going to get this move into your golf swing. Now, this is a move that happens quite naturally for a lot of people here, but I see our players disconnect with that left arm so often that it's even just going to help with just general connection in the downswing, which is going to help tremendously for controlling club path and continuing to turn through there. So it's very, very beneficial, but when you really master it, that ball goes. I tell you, it goes. You pick up a lot of speed without trying to do it. So, if you enjoyed this video, of course, click that like button if you want more golf instruction just like this. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button too to be notified every time I put out a video. So, bury that left arm into your chest and you're going to play better golf.